Welcome again to today's edition of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, specially curated from the world of economy and business today. Let's start with the good. Lending by banks is one of the greatest indicators of the growth in the economy. And so economists tend to keep an eye on the fortnight by fortnight numbers that RBI releases about the credit growth as far as the banking sector is concerned. And this fortnight's numbers as of July 20th have seen a 12.44% growth in credit by banks to 86.13 lakh crore. Even though these numbers are slightly lower than 12.78% recorded in the previous fortnight, but there are some positive indicators, especially with reference to credit to the industries. Loans to industries have moved into the positive territory after a long time of 0.9% growth as against shrinking in the previous month by 1.1%. And even though the loans to real estate and metals industry have shrunk, the loans given to sectors such as textile, chemicals, engineering, cement as well as food processing have gone into the positive territory by a wide margin. Loans to the services sector, which is over half of our economy, have grown by more than 23% as against just 4.7% in the last month. Companies raising resources is a good sign for the economy. It either indicates that the demand has already picked up or the companies foresee a better demand in the future. And with personal loans, agri loans as well as food credit also in the positive territory, all of this is very good sign for the economy. And now the bad. The draft says that the government will decide which data must be stored in India and which data of Indians can be sent abroad. This has raised the clamor to let the data of Indians be stored abroad. But that is bad. More than 80 countries in the world ensure that the data of their citizens stays within the jurisdiction and the geography of their country and stays stored in the servers within. India, unfortunately, is not one of those 80 countries, and that's a worrisome sign. Data of Indians stored in foreign servers will be governed by their local jurisdiction and their local courts, and it can be blocked by any individual or an organization even if Indian authorities would like to access them. Almost all of Indians' data on email, financial data as well as social media data is stored in servers abroad. This is bad, as it is absolutely essential to store the data of Indians within Indian geography and Indian jurisdiction. All those crybabies who are complaining about high costs of storing the data in India need to be ignored. And now the ugly. At a time when the nation is in the grip of a raging debate over joblessness in the country, questions asked in Parliament have revealed that the central and state governments have not filled over 24 lakh vacancies. More than 10 lakh of these vacancies are for teachers in the primary and secondary schools under the central and state governments. Over 5 lakh are in the police forces, while the rest of them are in the railways, in health services, in army and paramilitary forces, as well as in India Post and in courts across the country. All of these between center and the states. This inability of the center as well as the states to fill these vacancies bang in the middle of such a huge job crisis in the country is what makes this ugly. If you enjoyed watching this content, please subscribe to the Business Today YouTube channel by clicking on the bell icon and also like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page www.facebook.com/businesstoday. Follow Business Today on Twitter India at BT_India and subscribe to our YouTube channel Business Today India.